Hello, in this video we will go over the installation of the SecureLink on the Mac OS. Before you begin, you will need to connect the scanner to the SecureLink device, then plug in the SecureLink device and connect it to the network through the Ethernet cable. On the bottom of the SecureLink device you will find two MAC addresses, one for Ethernet and one for wireless. You will need to record the Ethernet MAC address and save it for a later step. First thing you will need to do on the Mac is find the IP address for the computer. To do this, click on the Apple symbol in the top left corner, then click on System Preferences. In the window that appears, click Network, and the IP address is listed here. You will need to record the first 3 octets of this number. Please note that on the Mac, if an octet starts with a 0, you will not see the leading 0. For example, in this IP address, .15 at the end, it is actually .015, but the Mac will only show you .15. Once you have recorded the first 3 octets of the IP address for the computer, next click on the search icon in the top right corner and enter the word terminal in the box that appears, and press enter. In this box you will be entering the commands that can also be found in the configuration guide on the client portal. There are 5 lines of commands that need to be entered, and on line 3 you will need to enter the first 3 octets of the IP address that we listed over here. To begin, enter the first line of commands. X equal 0, and then press enter. On the next line, enter while, space, open bracket, space, $x, space, dash LT, space, 255, space, close bracket, semicolon, space, do, and then press enter. On the third line you will enter ping, space, dash C, space, number 1, space, and then enter the first 3 octets of the IP address that we recorded earlier. After the 3rd octet, enter $x, space, ampersand, and then press enter. On the 4th line you will enter X equal $, open parentheses, EXPR, space, $x, space, plus, space, number 1, close parentheses, press enter, and on the last line enter the word done. When you press enter, this will run the command. At this point, give the Mac a few moments to finish running the command. Please note that this section here may take several minutes depending on the network that you're working on. Once you have finished and you see the last IP address starting .254 in the ping statistics here, you can enter the last line of the command, which is ARP space dash A, and then enter. Once the command has finished, press Command F on the Mac keyboard. In here you will need to enter the last 2 sections of the Ethernet MAC address that we recorded from the back of the SecureLink device before we begin. You will need to include the colon between the 2 sections. Press enter to run the search, and then record the IP address for this MAC address. This is the IP address for the SecureLink device. You will need this to plug into CCX later in order to connect to the scanner. Once you have recorded the IP address, you can close the command window and the network window. Next, open the browser of your choice and enter the IP address for the SecureLink device. You will be greeted by this screen in which you will need to enter the username and password. The username and password can be found in the SecureLink configuration guide, which is also found on Client Portal. Once you have logged in, click the scanner button. Change the connections port to 5660 if it is not already there. Ensure the Use SSL box is checked, and make sure the SSL certificate is set to default. Once you have made these changes, click Save Changes, and then reboot the SecureLink device by unplugging it for 30 seconds and then plugging it back in, and then close this window. Once the SecureLink device has rebooted, you will need to open the browser of your choice again and enter the following URL: https:// the IP address for the scanner, //sldemosecure.html, and then press enter. Once the page loads, in Chrome, you will need to scroll down and click on Advanced. Scroll down a little further and then click Proceed to the IP address. From here, click on the Not Secure icon to the left of the URL and click Certificate. Next, you will need to click and hold the certificate and then drag it to the desktop. Click OK. Now double-click the certificate to open it. You will need to enter the password for the computer. Next, click the netscan.digitalcheck.com certificate. Expand Trust. Change it from Use System Defaults to Always Trust, and then close the window. You will be prompted for the computer's password. Go ahead and enter it, and then close the keychain window. Next, restart the browser and navigate to the CCX login page, and then log in. Once you have logged in, click on the Profile button in the top right corner and change the scanner to Digital Check SecureLink, and then enter the IP address that we recorded earlier for the scanner, and then update profile. Click OK to close the window, and now you're ready to scan. When you get to the scanning page, the scanner should go from initializing to status scanning, and then when you're ready, go ahead and insert your check. When you're finished, click Stop Scan, and then Complete Batch. And that's it. You have successfully installed the SecureLink device on the Mac OS. Thank you for viewing this training video. To learn more, please check out our other training modules. If you have questions, navigate to our Frequently Asked Questions page for answers to commonly asked questions. If you do not see an answer to your question, or if you need additional assistance, feel free to open a ticket on the Client Portal.